See, I feel like I could start Krugs every game and I'd still be higher ranked than you. Plus, you're fat, so.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Between Two Lanes. I'm your host, Electro.
And I'm Riley.
And before we get into the episode, we wanted to apologize for last week's cancer jokes. Cancer's not a joke, and we do apologize to Sky and anyone who has cancer.
And to show how serious we are about this, we brought on League's biggest cancer representative. Hello, KarasMai. Thank you for being here.
Yo, what's up, guys? How's it going?
It's going well.
So
Thank you for
good.
being here.
Let's just get into this. Do you play Kayn because it's the only way you'd ever be able to be inside a woman?
Yo, I mean, no, I just played him because he looks cool. I mean, he's pretty fun. He goes around fast. I don't know about the first part, but
KarasMai, you came under some heat a few years ago for trying to scam content creators out of their earnings for Twitch raids and hosts. I'm curious, is manipulation something you learned as a child or more something you grew into?
Bro, I mean, listen. All I'm gonna say is I got one person that was ever under me, and it was Dantes, and he was a little 20 viewer guy. Now look at him now. People want to call me a scammer. That's what I'm gonna say.
And now you're under him every night.
I mean, some nights, only to you.
All right, so this next segment, we wanted to play a little game with you called Red or Blue. You're just going to give us your opinion on what you prefer over two differently colored things. Would you rather be red Kayn or blue Kayn?
Blue Kayn, of course.
Now, red pill or blue pill?
I'm gonna go with the red pill, to be honest.
Based answer.
Admirable. All right, now this next one, little doozy. Would you rather be left on red or blue bald?
Oh, that's tough. I'm gonna have to go with left on red. Blue ball is not something very enjoyable.
Understandable. Would you rather give us 30% of your revenue in exchange for raids and hosts, or be constantly stuck in the shadow of the person you helped create?
Oh, that's
So KarasMai, how does it feel to have been in the League scene since you were 15 and still act 15 all these years later?
So, KarasMai, you seem to blame your lack of a girlfriend on the fact that you play League all the time. And I'm just wondering, have you ever thought that maybe it's because you're ugly and unlovable and that nobody really wants to date a 25-year-old in skinny jeans in 2023?
Wow, that's, I didn't think about that,
Now, in your early days of League, there are screenshots of you DMing some people, some pretty terrible slurs. I mean, not judging you or anything, we all say them. I mean, like, I personally don't, but Riley does all the time. So, my question is, KarasMai, soft A or hard R?
Huh? Hey, yo, I don't know anything about that. I don't know anything. I'll wait for my lawyer to be present on that one.
Alright, so I'm genuinely curious, how'd you come up with the name KarasMai? Where did it come from?
Well, it's my real name backwards.
Oh shit, sorry, I have to take this. Hello? No, I'm not busy. No. Yeah, he's fucking weird. Yeah. So, for those of you who don't know, KarasMai and Electro actually have the same name as each other, and I thought it would be a fun idea to pit them in a head-to-head battle of the Dillons. So at the start of this episode, we asked our community a series of questions to find out which of the two is the better Dillon. And gentlemen, the votes are in. So question number 1, who is sexier, more handsome, and overall better looking? And it looks like the community says KarasMai. All right, question 2. Who is the better League of Legends player? Also, KarasMai. Question 3. Which Dillon is more likely to devour a box of donuts? Electro, of course. Which Dillon is more well-liked in the community? Well, given that his opponent is KarasMai, unfortunately, Electro wins this one as well. And finally, question 5. Who is most likely to get a 90-page document written about them? This one was a close one, but KarasMai takes the cake. He is the better Dillon overall. I'm sorry, Dillon. You know, fun fact, Adolf is actually German for Dillon.
Huh?
Okay, KarasMai, we decided to add a new segment where we go over our guests' Twitter accounts and ask them about a couple of tweets that we think could use a little bit more context. So we're going to show you a few tweets, and I want you to give us a little explanation on what was going on in your head when you tweeted them.
All right.
This first one here, you're always enough for me, in response to Dantes. What did you mean by that?
I mean, sometimes Dantes feels like he's not enough for people, but in my eyes, he'll always be perfect, so that's what I meant.
It's very sweet. It's very sweet. Okay, next tweet. So, you posted a seductive selfie under, once again, Dantes' tweet. Now, you do look wonderful in this photo, but what was the purpose here?
You know, he just said that he'll fall in love with whoever says hi, and you know, I woke up that morning and I was feeling myself, and I just wanted to, you know, greet him a little bit, you know, not to like make him fall in love, but you know, just saying what's up, you know, just
Not
like
to make
two
him fall
homies
in
would.
love. I find that hard to believe. Next tweet. Speaking of waking up in the morning, you said, "Good morning, sunshine." Surprise, surprise, under Dantes' tweet. So,
Yeah, it was like 5 a.m. where he was in Korea, so I knew he just woke up, so I wanted to tell him good morning. He you know, rise and grind.
I think you make a wonderful boyfriend. Alright, next tweet. "She will never satisfy you the way I have." Now, I have to ask, is that your cum on his face, or what's happening there?
Well, no, you see, it's out of context. Listen, it's face cream.
It's face cream, alright. Let's go on to the final one.
Ow, get off me. Ow. Ow. Yeah, you like getting your fucking pussy set flash open, huh? Yeah.
Okay. In my defense, he didn't tell me he was gonna post it.
So you complain a lot about people ghosting you on stream, and I don't really get it. I mean, if anything, you should be glad that people are in your stream from the enemy team. I mean, hell, when I'm in your stream for longer than 5 minutes, the only thing I can think of is throwing myself out the window.
See, if you were smart, you'd use your KD. You wouldn't have to throw yourself out the window.
So our guests have been sharing some very cool and interesting things about themselves every time they come on here, and we wanted to know if you had anything you would like to share with the League community and tell them something that they might not know about you.
Well, I really love listening to music and like going to shows. I just got platinum TFT, so I'm kind of on the come up on that too. But that's pretty much it.
Wow. Okay, so you could have just said you didn't have a talent.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
So, KarasMai, do you think that we could come to one of your parties at TwitchCon?
Fuck no.
Which Dillon is more likely to devour a box of donuts? Sorry. I'm sorry, you had to read that one.